well as a 200 yard rushing.
4 touchdowns last week as well, so he had an unbelievable statistical night, but you got to give credit to that offensive line as he didn't get touched on those first 3 touchdowns for the Oilers. That's a first down for Newberry. It's 1st and 10 as Dawson goes in motion and gets the carry. Left side looking for room to the 35 and dragged down by a host of ponies there at the 36-yard line. A gain of about 2 for Ryan Dawson.
Ryan Dawson, the ball carrier. He had 2 on the play.
Dawson picks up a couple, and the Oilers will have it 2nd and 8 from their own 36-yard line. Oilers with a big win last week. They led 56-0 at Pawnee at halftime. Went on to win 62-8. And trying to improve to essentially 4-3 because they know they're going to get 1 win against Bunker Hill. Newtall goes in motion, but it's Newberry up the middle. Got a hole, 40, 45, 50, 45, lowers his shoulder and run out of bounds. Just shy of the Kincaid South Fork 40-yard line. They'll mark him at the 42. It's another Oiler first down as Newberry in the Pony territory.
Tell you what, Nick, once Brody Newberry gets going, he's a hard man to take down. Running over his brother's right shoulder, enough for an Oiler first down.
Adam Newberry, right guard for this team, and that you mentioned it's an experienced and very solid offensive line. Also, I don't know if he's playing tonight, but Dominic Scroggins is in uniform, one of the better defenders for this Oiler team on the sideline. Newtall gets it on an end around, flag down, 35, 30, he might go. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, but hold the phone. It's coming back. Gavin Haynes, 45, the Oiler tight end, was celebrating, and somebody tapped him on the shoulder and pointed out the flag, and he threw his hands up in the air and said, "Oh, come on."
Last week the Oilers had several. They had 2 or 3 touchdown runs called back on long touchdown runs.
Yeah, they did have some penalties last week, and starting off with 2 already in this ball game, and that one a costly one. It would have been a 42-yard touchdown run for Reggie Newtall on the reverse. Instead, the penalty will push the Oilers back to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, sophomore quarterback Kenny Beach, he took over this offense in week 2. He's done a solid job since he's come in. I mean, since he's been started, he's only thrown the ball 9 times. He's 2 for 9 on the year passing.
9 times in 3 games, I believe, maybe 4. Beecham in the pistol. Newberry behind him. Sends Newtall in motion. Gives it to Newtall again. Gets a block from Newberry this time and twists his way down to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of about 5. It'll make it the 42-yard line. Gain of 5.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Nick, this Oilers line, like you said, they have an experienced offensive line, led by seniors. As you look out there, a lot of these kids started playing football the first year JFL come out. This was the first 5th grade class that came through the JFL program.
And they're very proud of that class, of course, and they have done some terrific things so far this season. As Beecham takes the snap, gives it to Newberry. He's hit hard immediately. Good job by the Pony defense that time. 61 in on the tackle. That's 61 Caden Smith making the stop for the Ponies, and that brings up 3rd and 10 for the Oilers from the Pawnee 42.
Yeah, Nick, that doesn't happen too often. Brody Newberry, very seldom when you see him brought down for a loss. And last week, very rarely were the Oilers in a 3rd down position.
Yeah, hard to remember too many 3rd and certainly not 3rd and 10 situations anyway. But they have a 3rd and 10 here, 9:35 to go. Beecham in the pistol. We'll see what they do. Newtall goes in motion. They'll fake it to him and give it to Newberry, trying to get outside this time to the 40. And he's going to be run out of bounds on the Pony sideline at the 37-yard line. He'll pick up 4 or 5 on the play, and he might be down over on that far sideline too. He is. So that is disturbing news for the Oilers.
Yeah, the sophomore Newberry he's averaging over 20 yards. He carries the ball 20 yards a game, so let's hope he's okay over there.
Yeah, absolutely. He has been the workhorse of this team, and they've got his helmet off over on the far sideline, and you just certainly hope that he is okay. Gary Heron heading over.
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Sure you had Madewell home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at RiverBender.com.
The experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer, we want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
And somebody's got to step up, and we're going to see what they can do.
We'll see who takes his place at fullback. Dominic Scroggins had gotten some carries at fullback in the past, but he hasn't played all season due to a knee injury, and I don't think he's eligible to play tonight. I know he's got a really bad knee injury. He may just be in uniform because it's senior night.
Well, Nick, this crowd just kind of, it's just like a shock right now. It's quiet. They was into the game. I mean, that kind of took them out of the game a little bit there.
And 44 is into the ball game now, and the Oilers are going to have to take a timeout here and discuss it. And we'll take one too. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
The Oilers, they have the football 4th down and 5 at the Kincaid 37-yard line, but the biggest concern right now for the Oilers is, of course, the game, but the health of Brody Newberry. Is number 44, Kelsey, I believe the name is, has checked into the game at fullback. We'll try to get that locked down for you. He's not on the roster, and he checks in for Brody Newberry. And Beecham has him behind him. He sends Newtall in motion, fumbles the snap, and Beecham dives on it. So they go for it on 4th down, and Beecham fumbles the snap, falls on it, and the Oilers will have it at the 40, or the Oilers will turn it over on downs rather at the 41-yard line. Maybe, I think everybody in the stadium a little bit shell-shocked as they continue to work on Brody Newberry here on this near sideline.
Yeah, Nick, a big hush over this crowd as they just took the ball over downs. As I can see, Brody's brother Adam was the first one to come over and see him.
Yeah, Adam Newberry over there. Now Kincaid takes over on offense. 3 men in the backfield. And they will turn and hand it off up the middle. That ball's fumbled, and Kincaid dives on it, I do believe. Kincaid led by number 5, Sean Goebel, their quarterback. 30, Griffin Smock, I think, was the ball carrier that time. He fumbles it at the 41, no gain on the play, or 42, maybe give him a half a yard on it, but not much. And after the fumble, it's second down and 10 for the Ponies, as they are continuing to work on Newberry here on the near sideline and wrapping his knee up. Goebel under center, 3 men behind him. And the Ponies take the snap and hand it off straight up the middle. Not much running room there. And that's number 18, Jaden Walker, the ball carrier that time for the Ponies. Gain of about 2 on the play. Takes it out to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Nick hit first and brought down by senior. He's a big leader on this defense. Senior Hunter Morales. He comes in with 5 sacks. But still attending to Brody Newberry down there. The defense has to step up. They're coming in. They're only giving up 14 points a game, so I'm sure they're going to be up for the test.
Clock rolling, 7:45 to go first quarter. No score here at East Alton Wood River High School as Goebel up under center. 3 men behind him on third down. Wants to throw. Looks to his right. He is hit and nearly sacked by Hunter Roberts, and now finally is sacked by Hunter Roberts with a little help from one of his teammates. Roberts lowered the shoulder and bumped into him, but didn't wrap him up, and then chased him down and did wrap him up from behind. Also in on it, 55, Josh Franklin for the Oilers.
Yeah, great pressure there on the right side by Hunter Roberts. Come in, made the sack. Hunter Roberts, great kid. Started out in 5th grade JFL. He's worked his way. He's still playing as a senior.
Now the Ponies are going to punt it away. It's number 3, Braden Lush, left-footed kicker. It goes off the side of his foot, but takes a great Kincaid bounce. Newtall picks it up at the 40, 45, cutting it back, still dancing, and he'll take it out to the 46-yard line. So good job by Newtall to pick that one up and take it out across the 45 to the 46-yard line, and the Oilers will take over there on offense.
Well, Nick, Newberry's got the pads off. Looks like he might be done for tonight. So, is Coach Gary Heron, do you stick with the same game plan?
And also of note, I believe Tavion Walker not in uniform tonight either. So number 1 is not out there either. So the injury bug hitting the Oilers hard. No Dominic Scroggins you'd have to expect. Kelsey is the fullback behind Beecham. Dawson goes in motion, and Kelsey gets it. And he takes it up the middle across midfield into the Pony territory down to the 49-yard line. Gain of about 5. Kelsey did get some action last week against Pawnee and actually ran very well.
Yeah, he looked very strong. He had 5-6 carries last week. But once again, the loss of Newberry here, you have a veteran offensive line, so hopefully they can just continue to run the ball and do what they have been doing.
Beecham in the pistol, Kelsey behind him. Phil Tierney, the wideout, to the far side. Dawson goes in motion. He'll get the football, looking for room left side. A cutback and a lane to the 40, and just tripped up there. It's going to be an Oiler first down, but could have been a lot more if Dawson breaks out of that tackle. As it is, he takes it down to the 40-yard line, gain of 9, and an Oiler first down. Clock continues to roll here, 6:08 to go in the first half.
Yeah, I'm sure.
First quarter, rather.
Sure, this is definitely not the start the Oilers were looking for. They looked a little rattled there. They fumbled the snap, so let's see if they can regroup, get this senior leadership going, and turn this game around.
First and 10 for the Oilers at the 40. Beecham gets him set, sends Dawson in motion, gives him the football on an end around. And Dawson breaks a tackle to the 40, cuts it back, and making something out of nothing, takes it down to about the 37-yard line, gain of 3. Good job by Dawson to break that initial tackle. Otherwise, that might have been a loss of a couple.
Dawson gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6.
Second down and 6. They'll give Dawson 4 yards on that carry.
Yeah, somebody's got to step up in the absence of Newberry, and we've seen the Oilers have some success outside the tackles, but normally they run inside the tackles, and that's where they're going to miss Brody Newberry here. So let's hope, Kelsey looks like he's a strong runner. Let's see if he can pick up some of the slack tonight.
Second down and 6. Beecham sends Newtall in motion, gives it up the middle to Kelsey. And he takes it out across the 30, dives forward, stretches the football forward to the 32-yard line. Gain of 5, and close to another Oiler first down, and going to be about a yard shy, maybe 2.
And Nick, with Newberry being your workhorse, I mean, it makes you wonder, how many reps did Kelsey get through the week?
Yeah. Probably not a lot would be your guess, but he's going to have to be up for the challenge now. Beecham sends Newtall in motion. Newtall gets the football, running behind Kelsey to the 30. Got a first down, 25, and bumped out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Don't forget, after the game, Gary and I will name our Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game, as we do after each and every high school sports contest. And we thank the good folks at Munganast Alton Toyota for their sponsorship of that promotion. Also, sponsorship of our kickoff show, which you can hear every Thursday at 11 and Friday at 6 p.m. right before our Friday night kickoff.
Yeah, I think one thing you're going to see now is the Withers offense, usually they score in big plays. So tonight you may see some longer, sustained drives.
And they're bringing the card out for Newberry, it looks like, and not good signs as they fake it to Newtall. Beecham wants to throw. He's got a man open, and it's caught.
Caught by Will Keith.
Will Keith down inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. That one hung up a little bit, but Keith able to run underneath it for the completion.
Yeah, Kenny Beecham, young sophomore. Like I said, this is a run-driven offense, and you don't see him throw well, but he threw a good ball there right in the hands of Will Keith.
Absolutely did, and it's a first down and goal for the Oilers at the Kincaid South Fork 7-yard line. .408 to go here, first quarter. Newtall goes in motion. And they'll fumble it again. Did Beecham dive on it? I don't know. Kincaid says they have it, and they do. So another fumbled snap. And the Ponies jump on it and take over on downs.
Well, Nick, not this start the Oilers were expecting, so I think they may be in for a fight tonight. Come in, long week, it's homecoming week, a lot of festivities throughout the school. You know, could they have come in overlooking this Kincaid team?
Well, I think as you said, too, just a little shell-shocked right now after the loss of Brody Newberry early in this game on his second carry of the night, I believe, maybe third carry of the night. He goes out, and I think the Oilers are just a little stunned at the moment without their workhorse. Defensively, they've been all right as Kincaid gets it that time, and they take it out for a gain of about 2 on a toss play. That's number 18, Jaden Walker, on the ball carry.
Yeah, they're definitely a little stunned on offense, but one thing, they're going to bring it on offense. Gavin Haynes leads the way with 8.5 sacks on the year. Then you got senior Hunter Morales comes in with 5 sacks, and you got junior Richard Stewart with 4 sacks. So the Oilers will get pressure.
2nd and 8 for the Ponies. Both teams mostly on the ground so far tonight. Couple passes. And Goebel underneath center. Turns and hands it off to his fullback, and he's got the carry near sideline here. Takes it out near the 20-yard line. That's Levi Doan, number 20 for the Ponies.
Yeah, hit and brought down by Philip Turney there with some help from Hunter Roberts. And this defense, you know, they've been swarming all year long. And, you know, with the offense, you know, they come in averaging 30 points a game. Are they going to be able to put up 30 tonight? So the defense is going to have to step up and, you know, maybe help win this game for them.
Yeah, defensively, they've been tremendous all year long. And they need to be again tonight. Doan got out of bounds, and it stops the clock with 3:18 left. Now, fullback dive right up the middle. Griffin Smock, number 30, the ball carrier. And he's going to have a Pony first down, their first down of the night. Oilers had the football, 1st and goal at the Pony 7. Fumbled the snap. Ponies recovered. Took over at the 13-yard line, and now they pick up a first down at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Nick, we did the Oiler game last week against Pawnee, and just looking down there on the sidelines, you see the body language. They're a little bit down right now. You see a couple of the seniors pacing down there. Some of them need to step up and, you know, kick these guys in the butt and get them going.
Under 3 to go now. No score in the ball game. Goebel under center. He's going to turn and hand it off. And that's Doan again, the ball carrier. He breaks some tackles, takes it out across the 30 to the 32-yard line, close to another Pony first down. This Pony team had struggled on the season coming in. 2-4 on the year, 2-2 in the Prairie State Conference. .225 to go now. 2nd down and 2 for the Ponies. Goebel up under center. Smock, Doan, and Walker behind him. And Walker gets it. And he's hit hard. Not much gain on the play, but maybe enough. He didn't need much to get the first down. I don't think he's going to be about a yard shy of it, though.
Yeah, Nick, let's see if the Oilers can regroup here because, essentially what is in store in this game, a win, they get a share of the conference title, something they haven't done since 2006. So let's see if they can get that intensity back and step it up here.
Senior night for the Oilers, homecoming night for the Oilers. As they are in a scoreless tie right now with 1:55 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll run down those Oilers seniors for you a little bit later on, recognize them. They do get the first down, the Ponies do, so it's 1st and 10 at their own 34. Goebel under center. And he'll turn and hand it off, and that's Smock, the fullback, and there's nothing there that time. Swarm tackled is Griffin Smock by a host of Oilers. Led by 14, Sean McKee, also 59, Hunter Morales, 2 of those seniors we've been talking about.
Well, Nick, this is something the Oilers offense isn't accustomed to. They've scored 162 points in the last 3 weeks, so definitely they've been putting up 20, 25 points in each first quarter. But, it looks like they're in for a fight tonight, and I think Kincaid's up for the test.
Second and 9 for the Ponies. Goebel under center, turns and tosses it, and that's Doan, the ball carrier. Nothing there, though. He's taken down at the 35-yard line. Short gain on the play.
Yeah, hit and brought down by number 55, Josh Franklin, with a little help from Hunter Roberts.
Ponies will have to run one more play here before this first quarter comes to an end. It'll be a 3rd and 9 play at their own 35-yard line. Goebel up under center. Takes a snap, and he wants to throw. Rolling to his right, now throws back across the middle. He's got Doan. It's caught for a first down. And still on his feet, out across midfield into Oiler territory. Down to the 49-yard line goes Levi Doan.
Well, Nick, I believe Kincaid made that long trip down. They're coming in Memorial Stadium thinking we're coming. They're wanting to run senior night.
And so far, they are in control, and that's going to end the first quarter. The Ponies will have it 1st and 10 at the Oiler 49 when we come back with the second quarter. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
The birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
You're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to help.
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Should have made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront.
Quarter, Brody Newberry on his 3rd carry of the night, injured, carted off the field, and looks like maybe a knee injury. You never know, but the bottom line is he's out and not going to return tonight for sure. and you hope he can return there sometime this season.
Yeah, it looked like Brody, he was hit on the left sideline. He exits the game with 3 carries for 35 yards. But since the departure of Newberry, there's been a little bit of hush over this crowd. You can see the sideline, the body language just isn't there. The Oilers' defense is playing well, but, you can't keep them on the field all night. You need to get the offense out there and get the running game going.
Now they commit their 3rd penalty of the game. On the first play from scrimmage of the second quarter, they jump off sides, an encroachment kick penalty, and it's 1st down and 5 for the Ponies at the Oiler 44. Goebel under center, turn, and he's going to give it to Levi Doan, being chased by Hunter Roberts. Roberts got him wrapped up, and Roberts brings him down for a loss at the 48-yard line. Nice play there by the defensive back of the Oilers.
Yeah, Hunter Roberts, that's his 4th tackle of the night with a little help of Will Keith. Each week and each year you watch Hunter Roberts, he continues to improve game after game. And once, like you said, the injury bug's biting him. He's down to his knees. He looks like he's a little injured over there as well. You got Stephen Gleason, who last week, he's got a cast on now, so not sure what happened to him.
Tavion Walker also in street clothes on the sidelines, not in the starting lineup, obviously. And missing Dominic Scroggins for most of the year. They've missed Mark St. Peters for a couple games, Sean McKee for a couple games. Ponies want to throw. Goebel's hit as he throws, and that one falls incomplete. He took a shot from number 16, Richard Stewart, and that caused that pass to be incomplete.
Yes, Nick, he was hit hard, and the way he hit him, that probably would have been called a penalty on Sundays in the NFL. So.
Well, you can't touch the quarterback at all on Sundays in the NFL, can you? 3rd down and 8 after the incomplete pass. Ponies have it at the Oiler 48. Might be looking at 2-down territory here. You never know.
But, like you said earlier, with Kincaid being an overwhelming favorite in this game, with Kincaid winning, Oiler loss, that could really shake up the Prairie State Conference.
Would it ever? Goebel wants to throw again. He's got time this time. Throws it over the middle, tipped, almost intercepted, then almost caught by Doan. Then it falls incomplete at the Oiler 30-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down for the Ponies. Fourth and 8 for Kincaid South Fork.
Looks like they're bringing the punt team out, and why not? Punt it back to the Oilers. Your defense has played well. I mean, the Oilers were held to 69 yards rushing in the first quarter.
So they will punt it away. Almost blocked. Good punt, though. High punt. Takes a Kincaid South Fork bounce, and it's going to be down at about the 10-yard line. Nice punt there from Braden Lush of the Ponies. Some of those seniors on the Oiler team that we talked about. Number 2, Reggie Newtall. Phil Tierney, number 6. Sean McKee, number 14. Hunter Roberts, number 24. Dominic Scroggins, number 32. Adam Newberry, of course, offensive lineman. Jeffrey Martinez, offensive lineman, 54 and 56. Hunter Morales, number 59, defensive lineman. Zach Gibbs, an offensive lineman and a defensive lineman. And Mark Van, offensive lineman. Also Mark St. Peter, some guys that have been with this program all the way through 4 years, Gary, and even longer than that, going down to the junior levels. Kenny Beecham now, the quarterback, up under center. He's going to turn and hand it off to Dawson, looking for room. He's got some. He's outside to the 20, 25, 30, lots of room to the 40, and finally knocked out of bounds by the quarterback. That's Sean Goebel bringing him down. 5 tackles, 5, but not before Dawson takes it out to the 40-yard line. A 30-yard run for Ryan Dawson.
Yeah, big gain down the left side. Good blocking down there. Gain of officially 34 yards. Dawson looks like he may be the one to pick the slack up. He's got 4 carries for 49 yards.
Oilers' biggest play of the night on offense as they come back up to the line of scrimmage. Maybe have caught their breath a little bit and getting over the shock of losing their best running back. Kelsey gets the carry up the middle. He takes it out to the 44 to the 45-yard line. Nice gain there. He picks up about 5 on 1st down. That really was 5 yards in a cloud of dust right there. He kicked up a lot of dust.
Yeah, big number 44. He runs hard. He's been pressed into the heat of the action. And so far, he's taken the ball. He's carried it well. He's got 3 carries for 15 yards. But as you was talking about this group of seniors, they have been together. Several of these guys started playing in 5th grade. They played together all through, and just a great all-around group of kids.
You and I had the fortune and privilege, really, of coaching them in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and it is a great group, and forgive us if we're a little biased towards them. Newtall goes in motion to the right, takes it out across midfield. He's got room. Another Oiler first down in the Pony territory. I'll mark him down at the 43-yard line as the Oilers with maybe their best drive of the night.
Yeah, I think Coach Herron, he told the kids, hey, we don't have Newberry. Our offensive line is, it's a well-oiled machine up there. They won back-to-back offensive line of the weeks. Let's just run behind them. We got other guys that can pick the slack up. Let's just go out there. Let's make a statement. They can score here, get a little bit of that pressure off. Like you said, they were shell-shocked.
Well, you hate to see Newberry out, but the reality is you don't have him, and you still got to play. They're not going to let you take a day off, so they got to go, and they now have it 1st and 10 at the Pony 43. Dawson goes in motion. Beecham gives it to him. 40. Cuts it back, 35, breaks a tackle, 30. Down to the 30-yard line. It'll be another Oiler first down as they continue to chew up chunks of yards. It's almost like we've walked into a high school football game in the 1980s with all the running plays, which I like, but...
Yeah, Ryan Dawson, gain of 13 there. Ryan Dawson, he's another one, If you look on the field down there, a lot of these kids, they start out in the JFL, and you can see the difference in the quality of football that the Oilers have been playing these last few years.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 Oilers at the Pony 30. 9:07 to go here first half. No score. Newtall goes in motion. They give it up the middle to Kelsey, the fullback. And he's inside the 25 to the 24-yard line of the Ponies. Gain of about 6 on first down. Brings up 2nd and 4. They'll take that on first down all night long. Just let Kelsey chew up some chunks of yardage.
Exactly 5-6 yards of play, because the thing with, when you got a sophomore phenom like Brody Newberry, he's out of the lineup. Anytime he touches the ball, he can take it to the house. But you got the likes. You got Reggie Newtall, who's explosive. Ryan Dawson showing he can step up. But it looks like they're leaning on number 44, Kelsey, right now.
8:30 to go. Beecham sends Newtall in motion, gives him the football right side. He cuts it back to the outside, bouncing it to the sidelines now, but nothing there. Braden Lush brings him down for a loss.
Yeah, good play by Braden Lush. He extended it out to the right side, got him out of bounds, and once again, the Oilers are 3rd and long. They're driving here.
Goes out of bounds, and that did not. They've stopped the clock, and I think the official may be motioning that they wanted to roll. Yep. 7:53 to go now here in the first half. No score. Oilers have it 3rd and 8 from the Pony 28. Dawson goes in motion. He'll get the carry. Looking for room. Got a blocker. He's got Newtall in front of him and takes it down near the 20-yard line, to the 20-yard line. Very close to a first down. We'll see. We'll check the spot and see if he picked it up. He did. That's a big first down carry for Dawson on 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, big run there by Dawson. It was a slow-moving play. He spotted it. He found his blocker, Reggie Newtall, got behind him, and picked up about an extra 8 yards.
Now number 20, freshman Caleb Dolby is going to check in at fullback for the Oilers. As Kelsey goes to the sidelines, and coach is chatting it over with him. They'll give it to Dawson. He almost lost the football. That one was doomed from the start. Beecham and Dawson having trouble with the exchange, and 56, Hunter Harris right there to make the tackle for a loss.
Well, Nick, you know how it is in high school football or any other sports. When you're an overwhelming underdog, as Kincaid was coming here, the longer the game goes on, the more they get confident. They're beginning to think they can win this football game.
You're absolutely right, letting them hang around and hang around. The Oilers trying to methodically punch this one in here, but they've got it 2nd and 14 now at the Pony 24. Under 7 to go here in the first half. No score. Dawson in motion. They'll fake it to him. Beecham wants to throw. Swings it over the middle to Gavin Haynes. He's got a completion at the 10 to the 5. And knocked out of bounds inside the 5. Heck of a throw by Beecham. Good catch by 45, Gavin Haynes for an Oiler first down.
Yeah, good pass there, a 20-yard pass reception. He caught the ball, ran 10 yards. Gavin Haynes, big strong junior. Nice run there for Gavin.
It's a gain of 18 for the Oilers and a first down, first and goal for the Oilers. Make it 19 as they'll mark it first and goal at the 5. Oilers trying to punch it in here and take the lead for the first time tonight.
And now we got Damian Wiseman in at fullback.
So rotation of fullbacks, but Dawson gets it. He's going to take it down to the 1 and in. Touchdown Oilers from 5 yards out. Ryan Dawson, the sophomore, takes it in, and the Oilers lead it 6-0.
A nice drive there, nice extended drive there. Kenny Beecham with a big 20-yard pass reception to set up the touchdown run there by Ryan Dawson.
Boy, you're right. That was a drive they desperately needed. It started deep inside their own territory at the 10-yard line of the Oilers. So that's a 90-yard drive for East Alton Wood River to go on top 6-0 and maybe right the ship a little bit. They'll go for 2 here. Beecham sends Newtall in motion. Fakes it to him and wants to throw. Throws it up for Dawson, but that one falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And with 6:25 left to go in the first half, the Oilers lead the Ponies by a score of 6-0. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Roberts is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at RiverBender.com.
Straight and improved to 4-3, but essentially 5-3 as they'll get the South Mac forfeit in week 9. Next week they're on the road at Nokomis. So really with just 1 game left in the season, at this point I think you have to be out. The optimist would say you hope Newberry would be back for a playoff game.
Exactly. For the Oilers, if they want to get another home game here, they're probably going to have to win a first-round playoff game, and that's something the Oilers are missing. In the history of the school, they've never, ever won a playoff game.
What a kick by Newtall. Reggie Newtall kicks it straight ahead and drives it down inside the 5. We saw him kick off a lot last week. We didn't see that. There must have been some practice going on this week.
I was getting ready to say that, they got their kicker down there. Jason Pollard helps him out a lot, so it looks like he may have took him to the side this weekend because after what we saw last week.
Several off the side of his foot last week, but he drilled that one.
Yeah, so credit Coach Pollard with that as he comes to the sideline, gives him a handshake and says, hey, the work we put in last week looks like it's starting to pay off.
So the Ponies will start at their own 19-yard line, 81 yards to go to get into the end zone and tie this game up. The Oilers just completed a 90-yard long methodical drive that ate up a lot of time. And now the Ponies back on the field offensively with Goebel, their quarterback, under center. He'll turn and hand it off to Levi Doan. Doan met in the hole. Number 16, Richard Stewart on the tackle. Nice play there by the junior.
Yeah, junior Richard Stewart, he lowers his head, makes a good tackle. Richard Stewart, he stepped in the starting lineup, and the last few weeks he's played really well.
Oiler defense now would love nothing more than a 3-and-out. Get it back to your offense that just had a nice long drive and make them play defense again. 2nd and 7, the Ponies have it. They'll call it a gain of 3. Goebel up under center is going to turn and hand it to Doan again, I believe. Number 20 has it. And he'll take it out to the 25-yard line. Gain of a couple on the play, bring up 3rd and about 5.
Yeah, brought down by Hunter Morales and senior Sean McKee and Damian Wiseman in on the tackles as well. One thing the Oilers, they've only got pressure a couple times tonight. We saw Richard Stewart hit the quarterback once. They come in here averaging close to 2 sacks a game, but for an undersized offensive line for Kincaid, they're holding their own right now.
Yeah, Goebel's had some time to throw the football, and you'd think he might put it in the air here again on 3rd and 5. 5:06 to go in the half. Goebel under center. is going to hand it off. Doan gets the carry, almost brought down immediately, but broke the tackle, stays alive, but now brought down at the 20 by Hunter Morales in on the tackle. 42 for the Oilers. Damian Wiseman was the first man there.
Yeah, Nick, Hunter Morales, you coached him for several years. He's one of those kids, he got stronger as the years went on. He got in the weight room. He says, heck, I can play this game, and I can play it at a good level.
Well, the Oilers get what they wanted. They get a 3-and-out and force the Ponies to punt. Braden Lush, the left footer, ready to punt this one away. Just gets it off. It's a good one. Dawson fields it at the 50. And to the Pony 45, the 40. Got some blockers in front of him. And they don't make the blocks, and he's brought down at the 35. But terrific field position for the Oilers, trying to really take control of this game.
Yeah, they're starting with a good field position here. You know, it looks like the absence of Newberry. They're leaning on Ryan Dawson, who has 8 carries for 78 yards and a touchdown. So, and it looks like they've been rotating in the fullback position.
It looks like it's going to be Wiseman out there now. He's got a big cast on his right arm too, so can probably, well, certainly only carry it in his left arm.
You know, the injury, Ryan Dawson looks like he's limping around out there. Hunter Roberts limping around.
Beecham gets him set, sends Dawson in motion. Limping or not, he's getting the football, and he's got it, and takes it out to the 32-yard line, a gain of a couple on the play. Brought down by number 50, that's Jet Walker for the Ponies.
Well, Nick, definitely not what we expected with the Oilers leading here 6-0 as we near halftime. Definitely not the score I was suspecting. I'm sure it's not what you were, but it looks like the Ponies are up for the test.
Well, they led 56-0 at halftime. I don't think we expected that this week, but 6-0, a bit of a surprise. 3:42 to go in the half. Oilers have it 2nd and 8 at the Pony 32. They'll give it to Newtall, looking for room right side. Going backwards and brought down. Loss of a couple on the play. Lost a yard on the play. Griffin Smock on the tackle for the Ponies. Boy, Newtall's had it a couple times where he's just gone either parallel to the line of scrimmage or backwards, and I don't think Gary Heron is real happy about that style of running.
Well, it looks like he's not hitting the hole, and he's not getting upfield because, you know, his last 2 carries he's got -3 yards, -1 yard. So, you know, with the loss of Tavion Walker, so somebody's got to step it up here.
Well, they've got it 4th and 9. They have completed a couple passes tonight, so they're going to have to maybe put it in the air here again. Beecham sends Dawson in motion. They'll fake it to him, and Beecham wants to throw. Looking deep down the sideline for Newtall. He had a step, and it was just overthrown out of the reach of Newtall, and it falls incomplete, and the Oilers will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, Newtall definitely, he had his man beat, and he missed a touchdown there, and it looks to be, I believe that was 3rd down, Nick. This looks to be 4th down here.
It wasn't an arm strength issue, though. It was a strong throw. It just a little out of the reach of Newtall.
I'm not sure what we got going here. We got 4th down on the field, and we got 1st down on the clock. But it looks to be 4th down.
I was looking at the clock. I should have been looking at the field because they're running 4th down here. It's 4th and 9, and now the Oilers going for it, of course. 4th down and 9 at the Pony 34-yard line. 2:44 to go here in the first half. Beecham gets Wiseman set. He was out of position. Now sends a man in motion and gives him the carry. That's number 9, and he's breaking tackles, spinning, and brought down short of the 1st down, so the Ponies will take over on offense.
Yeah, like Nick, Damian Wiseman, look, you know, you can tell they're definitely missing Newberry right now. You know, a couple of the players were out in the wrong place or run the wrong assignments, and that was a big stop by the Ponies there.
Ponies get a stop and take over on downs. The Oilers have started that possession at the Pony 35, so really good job defensively by Kincaid South Fork. They gain just 3 yards and have to punt it away, or have to turn it over on downs, I should say. Now the Ponies back out on offense. Goebel leads them up. 3 men in the backfield behind him. Turn, and they'll hand it off to Doan, and Wiseman there again, blowing up the play.
Yeah, strong hit there by Wiseman, assisted by Richard Stewart. Richard Stewart, like we've done these guys the last 2 games, and we've said his name a lot. He's made several tackles. Well, Nick, with 1:40 left here in the first half, and we still got the second half, we may be in for a good old-fashioned grounded-out football game.
So far, that's what we've had. Not a lot of passing and not a lot of scoring either. It's 6-0 The Oilers have the lead, 1:27 to go here in the first half, and the Ponies in no hurry really either, it doesn't appear. They're going to get the football to start the second half, too. Stewart on the blitz, over the middle, incomplete. Stewart was coming off the corner that time. The pass was intended for Cole Sidwell, and not really that close to him, and an incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 13 for the Ponies.
Yeah, Nick, the Oilers started this season 0-3, and then they had a loss to Mass, and they rebounded out with a huge win over Marquette, 40-21. They come back and beat Dupo 60-12. Last week they led 56-0 at halftime before beating Pawnee 62-8. So, we got a big crowd here on the home side, and I think they're still shell-shocked because they're used to seeing their Oilers scoring 60 points the last couple games.
Yeah, no question about that. Goebel up under center. 2 men in the backfield, wants to throw again, wants to throw deep. He's hit as he throws, it's up for grabs, it's caught by Doan. Doan breaking tackles and out to midfield into Oiler territory. Boy, that one was tipped, and somehow Levi Doan came down with it, and he takes it down to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like it was tipped by Richard Stewart, and floated around, could have been intercepted with putting the hands of the Ponies, and they're inside Oiler territory.
Clock stops as they move the chains. We'll see if either team or if the Ponies would want to take a timeout here. They've got all 3 remaining, and we're under a minute to go, but no sign of a timeout or any sense of urgency really either. They might be pretty content with that 6-0 lead, I suppose. Or trailing 6-0, I should say. Goebel gives it up the middle. That's Griffin Smock on the carry. He'll take it to the 45. We'll see if the Ponies take a timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like they're just satisfied with running the clock out. Once again, Richard Stewart with the help of Sean McKee on the tackle.
Not using a timeout, and maybe going to be able to run one more play here.
Yeah, they might just say, let's run this clock out. We get the ball in the second half.
Yep.
Let's take our chances then.
At this point on the field, though, why not take a couple shots maybe? I know it's not really their game, but it's a low-risk play. Goebel is going to turn, and he wants to throw, wants to take a shot. Flag down. That's tipped and intercepted. Garrett Holt has the interception and has the football knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Picked off by the junior. Garrett Holt will check the penalty. It's probably against Pawnee. And
yeah, and that in the half.
Yep. The Oilers are heading off the field to the side, to the locker room, and that's going to do it for the first half of play, with the Oilers just a 6-0 lead at halftime. Back with halftime after this. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
From the time they walk in the door.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Moore's Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value. Brightway Imaging, lower cost exams with transparent pricing. Let Brightway show you a smarter healthcare solution.
Experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer. We want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
You're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to help.
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Should have made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at RiverBender.com.
The experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer, we want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Moore's Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value. Brightway Imaging, lower cost exams with transparent pricing. Let Brightway show you a smarter healthcare solution.
You're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to help
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Should have made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at RiverBender.com.
The experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer, we want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Morris Home Improvement, honesty, integrity, quality, and value. Brightway Imaging, lower cost exams with transparent pricing. Let Brightway show you a smarter healthcare solution.
You're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to help
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Should have made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at RiverBender.com.
The experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer, we want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
You're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to help
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Should have made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. You must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at brightwayimaging.com.
The experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer, we want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket.
But, the Oilers still got a football game here to play, and like I said, you got a conference title on the line here, so hopefully Coach Aaron had a good halftime talk and get a little senior leadership and ride that offensive line. And they start with an offensive kick.
Onside kick, and I think the Oilers have it. They do. The Oilers have the football. They kind of had a huddle going. As soon as the whistle blew, they just all ran. Newtall kicked it along the ground, and it's recovered by number 55. That's Josh Franklin of the Oilers. So a tricky play to start the half and trying to get something going for the Oilers before the crowd even settles into their seat after the homecoming festivities.
Yeah, they're going to take over here at the 50-yard line. Let's see if they can put a good drive together. Eat a little bit of the clock, because you put up another touchdown here. Kincaid, with the way the Oilers defense is playing, being down 2 touchdowns, it's going to be hard to come back early here in the second half.
So the Oilers will have it 1st and 10 at the Kincaid South Fork 49-yard line. Beecham brings them out and sends Dawson in motion, gives him the football to the 50, the 45, to the 40-yard line. He's going to be close to another Oiler first down, and Nick Kelsey is back in the game at fullback as well. He played some in the first quarter, was pretty effective, and then we didn't see him for a while. Now back in there to start the half.
Yeah, looks like Coach Harron was rotating between Damian Wiseman and Kelso there. But there was a nice little run there, a big lead block by Reggie Newtall.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard for the Oilers. We'll see if maybe Kelsey gets it here. Beecham gets him set and sends Newtall in motion, gives him the football right side. He's running with some fire this time. 35, 30, 25, out of bounds at the 20. A little more straight ahead, a little more north and south for Newtall that time, as he has gone a little too much side to side in the first half.
Got 29-yard gain up the right sideline by Reggie Newtall. That gives him 6 carries for 39 yards. So it looks like a little spark here for the Oilers coming out of halftime. So maybe Coach Harron said something to him, kicked him in the butt a little bit, and said, hey, let's go. We're playing for a conference championship.
It's a first down for the Oilers. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Kincaid South Fork 23-yard line, leading 6-0. And Beecham brings him up to the line. Claps his hands to get him set. Sends Dawson in motion. Gives him the rock. And he's brought down, not much there. Maybe a yard on the play. Good job by the defensive line of the Ponies that time. And first one there was number 50, Jet Walker, the junior linebacker.
Yeah, Nick, sophomore quarterback here, Kenny Beecham. He was thrown into action in week 2, and big shoes to fill, because you had Justin Engler last year, who ran this offense about as well as anybody could have ran it. The way he sold the fakes, he threw the ball well, and plus he had a lot of weapons to go to last year.
2nd and 10 for the Oilers. No gain that time for Dawson. And Beecham takes the snap, gives it to Kelsey right up the middle. And he's got some running room, bowls his way forward inside the 16 to the 15-yard line. Goes Nick Kelsey.
Gain of 8 there, Nick, on a 2nd down. It's going to be 3rd and short. This Kelsey, he looks to be promising. I believe he's a sophomore. He runs hard, straight up the middle, hard to tackle. Looks like he's a good hard-nosed kid.
And he doesn't do much dancing, just gets it and goes. And he got it and went for 8 yards that time, as you mentioned. So it's 3rd down and 2 for the Oilers. And Kelsey again gets the ball. Got a first down inside, down to the 10-yard line about, and a gain of about 5 and another Oiler first down, maybe just shy of the 10. I don't think it's going to be 1st and goal. It's going to be 1st and 10. I think they'll be able to get a first down without going into the end zone, but not by much. Nope, they're going to put the chains down. It is 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Oilers need a touchdown. Leading 6-0 here, 9:50 to go, 3rd quarter. Oilers at Nokomis next week. Dawson goes in motion. They'll fake it to him and give it to Newtall, and he is brought down quickly. Lost about 2 on the play, and brings up 2nd and goal from the 12.
Yeah, Newtall, that's his third carry for negative yards tonight. A lot of times, looks like he needs to cut the field a little bit more, but it looks like, with the success of Kelsey here, they need to keep the ball in his hands.
So a couple big injuries tonight for the Oilers. Obviously Newberry the big one, but don't forget Tavion Walker not dressed either, who's usually a wingback in this offense, but he's not out there tonight. So Newtall and Dawson have gotten the bulk of the carries. Kelsey has been mixed in there as well at fullback, and now 2nd and 12. Beecham sends Dawson in motion. It's a fake to Kelsey and a toss to Dawson with some room. To the 10, tripped up, fumble, and I think the Ponies have it, but they're going to blow him dead, I believe. Blow it down, and Dawson takes it to the 10. He picked up just about 2 yards. Boy, if he breaks that tackle from Johnny Davidson, it's a touchdown. But Davidson saving a touchdown, creates a fumble, but they call Dawson down. So it'll be 3rd and goal for the Oilers from the 9.
Yeah, Dawson at the left sideline had a good block. You know, it looked like he was carrying the ball lazily in his left hand. It was hit out, and luckily it was ruled down.
Big number 73, Curtis Hyde, leads the Oiler offense up to the line, the big center. And Beecham claps his hands and gets him set, sends Newtall in motion. Gives him the football, right side, looking for blockers and room, flag down. And he is run out of bounds. Got to about the 5, but I think that one's going to be coming back on maybe a hold against the Oilers.
Yeah, Nick, looks like they're trying to run that jet sweep, and, you know, he's had 3 consecutive carries for negative yards. It's not working, so where it is working is up the middle.
Yep, and that hold is going to push it back even further. They're going to spot this one back, looks like about the 18-yard line after the holding penalty. So the Oilers will have it 3rd and goal. They're asking the Pony coaching staff whether they want to accept the penalty, and head coach Buddy Brown says, yep, move them back. They don't want the down, they want the yards. 16-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 16 for the Oilers.
Yeah, definitely 4-down territory for the Oilers. As we saw last week, you know, the Oilers don't have a field goal kicker. You know, we've yet to see it before. Usually in the past years they bring in a soccer player, but I mean the soccer teams had a lot of success. So.
Yeah, in 9 touchdowns last week that we saw, not one extra point attempt. Went for 2 every time. Not because they were trying to run up the score either. 8:11 to go. Oilers have it 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line. Beecham sends a man to motion, fakes it to him and wants to throw. Now in trouble being chased, spins, but he's going to be sacked back at the 25-yard line. That's number 30, Griffin Smock, with the sack, helped by number 50, Jet Walker.
Yeah, Beecham went back to pass, and as you can see, you know, with a running game, definitely missing Newberry, as we've been saying over and over. You know, Beecham didn't look very comfortable back there in the pocket. Got a little bit of pressure, didn't step up. He was hit for the sack.
What are you going to draw up now on 4th and goal from the 25 for the Oilers? If number 30 was out there, I think you might know what they'd draw up. Give it to Newberry, but he probably would have already gotten it a few times on this drive. But he's injured, out. And now Newtall goes in motion. They fake it to him. It's a reverse to Dawson, and he can't shake free of the tackle from number 24, Julian Doan, and a flag down as well.
And they can get a flag in the backfield. Not sure what it is. Looks to possibly be a hold on Reggie Newtall. The officials are getting together, and we'll see what the call is.
The Ponies would decline that one, no doubt, and take over on downs at about the 25-yard line. So that drive went south in a hurry. Oilers had it 1st and goal at the 10. Ended up turning it over on downs at the 25 as the Ponies do, in fact, decline that penalty. And now the Oiler defense and Pony offense comes out.
But once again, yeah, sorry. The Oilers started off, you know, the onside kick. They got the ball in Kincaid territory. They got it down to 1st and goal. And then they went backwards, a sack by Beecham. And now, you know, you're keeping Kincaid in the game. The longer they hang around, you know, the more chance they think they're going to win this game.
And now they're one big play away from taking a lead.
Yeah, I look for maybe, you know, Gavin Haynes to step up here, getting blitz, and he hasn't had a sack tonight. Not a lot of pressure. You know, they've been containing him tonight.
Done a decent job stopping the run. Goebel under center. And the Ponies have ran it a lot. And they'll run it again here. That's Doan with the carry. He's got some room to the 30, 35, 40. Couple men to beat. He's got him. 40, 35, 30 down the far sideline. Touchdown, Ponies. From 75 yards out, Levi Doan takes it in. No flags on the field. We've got a tie ball game.
Well, Nick, he hit the left side, turned on the Jets, went straight down the sideline. I believe he was faster than the kids gave him credit for. They couldn't catch him. He outrun him, 75-yard touchdown run. And to the surprise of the shot crowd, we are tied at 6.
Tierney and Dawson both look like maybe they had angles on him, but I think you're right. They misjudged his speed down that far sideline, and Levi Doan was gone. 75-yard touchdown run for number 20, the senior.
And Kincaid is an extra point away from taking the lead in this game.
The extra point attempt is up and no good. Whistles blow, and just to signal that the extra point was no good, but with 7:01 left to go in the third quarter, we got a brand new ball game, 6-6 at Memorial Stadium at East Alton Wood River High School. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
You're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to help.
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Should have made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
A 75-yard touchdown run from Levi Doan.
I mean, the Oilers looks like they're having all kinds of problems there. They only got 10 men on the field. Coach Heron had to rush one out there, so a lot of things not going the Oilers' way, and the momentum has definitely shifted to Kincaid's side.
Ponies will kick it away here. Lush gets into it with his left foot. Dawson lets it bounce at the 20, picks it up at the 15 to the 25, cuts it back to the 30, and brought down by the Ponies at the 35-yard line. The Oilers will take over there offensively. Don't forget, tomorrow coming up, Sports Talk at 10 a.m., 1 hour earlier than usual this Saturday. Brent Berkland with scores, highlights, coaches' interviews. We'll hear from as many coaches as we can get in a half hour, because the University of Illinois Fighting Illini take over at 10:30 with their pregame show. And Illinois at Rutgers starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow here on the Big Z as the Illini try to improve to 3-2 on the season.
Well, Nick, definitely not what we expected here. So, I mean, buckle up, because I think we're in good for an old Friday night football game here.
There's 6:32 to go in the third. Beecham gets him ready, sends Newtall in motion, gives him the football again, right side. Got some room this time. Cuts it outside midfield for 40, 35-30 down the far sideline and out of bounds at the 27-yard line. 25-yard line, they're going to spot it. Great run from Newtall, and just what the doctor ordered for the Oilers.
Yeah, Newtall finally got a lead block, hit the right side, turned on the Jets for a 40-yard gain.
A 40-yarder. Oh, now they're going to spot him out of bounds back at the 32.
Must have stepped out of bounds. Let's give him 36. That gives Newtall 8 carries for 72 yards.
A little more aggression in that run, too. First and 10 Oilers at the Pony 32. They've been good inside the 20s, but haven't been able to get it done inside the red zone tonight. Beecham gives it to Nick Kelsey right up the middle, and he is stopped immediately. Maybe got a yard or two, takes it down to about the 31-yard line.
Well, Nick, it's getting, we're moving along here. The second half's moving quick. We're tied 6-6. The Oilers are in a tough position here. They're driving here, but it seems like nobody wants to step up and, take the place of Newberry. So it's about time somebody steps up.
Number 9, Brendan Knoll is into the ball game for Newtall. He's at the left wing. Beecham sends Dawson in motion and gives him the football. Looking for room, got some. And he takes it out across the 25-yard line, inside the 25 to the 24. Gain of about 6 on the play. And they'll spot it right at the 25-yard line. Make it 3rd and 3 for this young Oiler team. Young in some respects, young at the skill positions. a veteran senior-laden offensive line. Jeff Martinez, Mark Van, Adam Newberry, Mark St. Peters, and the center, of course, Curtis Hyde. Beecham gives it to Kelsey up the middle, trying to drag tacklers but not able to. He's going to be brought down, no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 3 for a very antsy now Oiler sideline and Oiler crowd.
Yeah, 2 consecutive carries for Kelsey up the middle, 0 yards, and this is a young Oiler team, and they put themselves in a position tonight that they haven't been in over 3 weeks. They come out, we had a running clock last week, they put up 60 the week before, so they're in a position that, they haven't been in quite some time.
And you wonder how will, led by a sophomore quarterback, Kenny Beecham, starting just his 4th game. Hasn't been in a close one yet, really.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nick, he's in for a fight the rest of the night.
Beecham sends Dawson in motion. They'll fake it to him and give it to Newtall, right side. Makes a cut and makes another cut, and I think he's got a first down. Nice run by Reggie Newtall. Well, normally you say hit it and go, but that time he did have to do a little dancing, but it worked out. And on 4th down, it was what was required to get an Oiler first down. Gain of about 5, and the Oilers have it 1st and 10 now at the Pony 19, inside the red zone again, where they have struggled tonight.
Yeah, Newtall with a 5-yard gain with enough to keep the chains moving. Critical drive in the game here in the second half. As I've been saying before, the Oilers are playing for a share of the conference.
They've had 3 possessions inside the red zone, have come away with just 6 so far tonight. A fumble and a turnover on downs on the other 2 possessions. Beecham sends Dawson in motion, fakes it to Kelsey, tosses it to Dawson. To the 20, to the 15, and brought down inside the 15 at the 14-yard line is Dawson by number 9, Johnny Davidson. Nice run by Dawson there. Takes it down to the 14-yard line, pick up of about 5, and brings up 2nd and 5 for the Oilers.
Yeah, it looks like Dawson's the go-to. I mean, if you're just now tuning in, Brody Newberry injured on the 3rd play of the game, left on a stretcher, and it looks like Ryan Dawson has 14 carries for 102 yards and has scored the Oilers' lone touchdown tonight.
Beecham in the pistol with Nick Kelsey behind him. Dawson goes in motion. They'll fake it to him, and Beecham wants to throw. Now being chased, steps up in the pocket, just pulls it down and gets what he can out of it, which is basically back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Oilers. Don't forget, after the game, Gary and I will name our Munganast Alton Toyota Players of the Game. Far from decided at this point. Who will step up and make a play here for one of these teams?
Yeah, we're definitely in 4-down territory here inside the 20. Definitely big drive here for the Oilers.
Beecham sends Newtall in motion, gives it to him. Right side looking for room. There's not much there. He got a yard, maybe 2, down to the 12, and that's going to bring up 4th and 2. And number 42 is going to check in for the Oilers. That's Damian Wiseman. With the cast on his right arm, Nick Kelsey goes to the sidelines, the fullback.
This is a key down the game here, 4th down, inside the 20. The Oilers need to get a first down here, keep the chains going, because, you don't want to put the ball back in Kincaid. Looks like they found something on offense last series.
Really 4th and 3 here as Beecham sends a man in motion. He's going to fake it to him and throw a slant, and that's intercepted. Picked off by the Ponies. They would have been better off not intercepting it, because now they're going to take over at the 1. Had they just dropped the interception, it would have gained them about 11 yards of field position, but as it is, the Ponies will take over on offense after the interception by Kenny Beecham.
Well, Nick, we got ourselves a game here. I think it's about time some of these seniors step up. As I look down the sidelines, I see some of these seniors slamming their helmets down. You ain't got time for that. It's time to step up now. The defense is keeping you in the game. The offense has to get the ball back and control the ground.
Well, maybe the defense can put some points on the board here. Pawnee's got it 1st and 10 at their own 2. Goebel up under center. And just a quarterback sneak right up the middle. He's got lots of room. Takes it out across the 10 to the 14-yard line. Boy, just trying to get a yard or 2, get out from the shadow of your own goalpost, and you pick up about 13 yards.
Yeah, 13-yard gain there, straight up the middle. He just wanted to get out of the shadow of the end zone. Good run, good call on first down, and right now the momentum has switched to the Ponies' side.
1:41 to go, third quarter. We're tied at 6, and the Ponies have it 1st and 10 after that 13-yard run, 12-yard run from Goebel, the quarterback. At their own 14. Turns and hands it up the middle. Griffin Smock, the ball carrier. Nothing there that time, maybe a yard. Oiler defensive line tightens up and makes a tackle there.
Yeah, big play by Damian Wiseman. Big, strong, tough kid. I coached him a couple years in the JFL. You know, he's playing with the cast on right now, and he's really making a difference on the defensive side.
Goebel gets the play from the sidelines and brings it in.
You got Sean McKee, the middle linebacker. He's been a 3-year starter. You got Mark Van out there, filling in. You got Damian Wiseman playing well.
And we haven't heard a lot from Hunter Morales tonight.
They haven't heard much from Gavin Haynes as well.
Yep.
Well, now would be the time to step up.
Goebel takes the snap, turns, and hands it off to Levi Doan, and he is tripped up. That's Wiseman again, tripping him up. And not much there, gain or a loss of a yard or two perhaps back to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, about a 3-yard loss. It's going to put it to be 3rd and about 10. Big play there by Wiseman. He's a small kid. He's probably about 5'6", 140, but he plays bigger than that, and he plays with a lot of heart.
Let's see if the Oilers can be opportunistic on defense here, maybe get a turnover if Kincaid would put it up in the air. Goebel has thrown him a couple interceptable balls, but so far no interceptions tonight for the Oilers. Goebel's going to turn and hand it off, and nothing there. That's Griffin Smock, the ball carrier, and that fooled nobody.
Yeah, hit and brought down by sophomore Josh Franklin. Last week, as you said, the defense needed to step up and score a touchdown. Last week, he picked one up and ran it in for a score last week.
And that's going to end the third quarter with a really surprising score at the end of 3. 6-6 our score at East Alton Wood River High School Memorial Stadium. Back with the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at RiverBender.com.
With Gary Quigley, Nick Darr back with you inside the Barrett Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. 6-6 as we start the fourth quarter. Oilers are going to get the football here and should get it in terrific field position as Braden Lush is going to punt it away here. 4th and 13. Ponies have it at their own 10. Oilers come after it, but Lush gets it away, and that's going to bounce, take an Oiler bounce at the 35 back to the 30. So the Oilers are going to start this drive right around the 30-yard line of the Ponies and nearing the red zone again, Gary, where they have struggled mightily tonight.
Yeah, they've struggled. They threw an interception last time in the red zone. They got a fumble inside the red zone. The last 2 or 3 weeks they wasn't making those mistakes, and with the loss of Brody Newberry, they've come out of their shell shocked a little bit, playing a little bit better, but this Oiler crowd just waiting for something to cheer for.
And now a flag comes out.
Looks to be a sideline warning.
And Coach Aaron with his hands up in the air like, what's the call?
So really nothing going Wood River's way tonight.
No. He pats the official on the back, and there's no penalty really. It's just a warning. So Oilers have it now. Beecham is going to send Newtall in motion, give him the football. Cuts it back up the middle, spinning out of tackles, trying to make something happen. Nice run by Newtall inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Not a big hole that time, Gary, but Newtall made something happen. Gain of about 7.
Yeah, gain of 7 for Newtall. Believe it or not, I've said his name on defense, and that was led by Damian Wiseman, had the lead block there.
Wiseman in at fullback. Beecham gets the play from head coach Gary Herron. Senior night, the last quarter of football that these seniors will play on their home field, and it's an important one. Tied 6-6, just underway fourth quarter. Beecham takes the snap, gives it to Newtall, right side. Looking for blocks, has some blockers. Trying to stretch it to the sidelines and does, but knocked out of bounds about the 20-yard line, close to an Oiler first down. We'll check the spot here. I think they'll move the chains, but we'll see.
No signal as of yet, Nick.
Nope. Just shy of the red zone and just shy of the first down, I believe. Going to bring up 3rd and inches here. And normally there'd be no question at all about the play call here if you're the Oiler offensive brain trust, but with no Brody Newberry, they're going to have to take a timeout here on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, the last few weeks, trust me, with Wade Newberry's run, you haven't seen too many 3rd and short plays.
That's true. Big
timeout here by Herron. You know, you're in definitely 4-down territory here. What the Oilers need to do is punch this one in the end zone, get a little momentum going, and their defense has played solid.
They'll take a timeout. We'll take one too. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
From the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer, we want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
That cast on his arm, so I think not wanting to give him the football, he brings Nick Kelsey back in at fullback, and we'll see if he gets the carry here on 3rd and inches. Beecham claps his hands and gets him set, sends Newtall in motion, fakes it to him, gives it to Kelsey. He's got a first down, takes it down to the 16-yard line, maybe the 17, but plenty to get that first, and Kelsey gets the first, and he'll stay in the game at fullback. 1st and 10 Oilers at the Kincaid South Fork 17.
Well, Kelsey, nothing fancy. Give him the ball, tucks it in, just runs straight ahead. You know, he's like a big bulldozer, you know, knocking off tackles. And the sophomore, he's thrown into some action that, you know, he probably wasn't expecting to play this much tonight.
You know, you and I were both in Pawnee last week, and the excitement of that crowd compared to this crowd is night and day, and that's on their home field. Beecham in the pistol. Claps his hands and sends Dawson in motion, gives him the football. Looking for room, but in pursuit, and a nice play by number 9, Johnny Davidson. The linebacker comes up and just makes a nice tackle, and Dawson didn't get much on it. Gain of maybe 2, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, the Oilers once again in the red zone, and they've struggled mightily in the red zone tonight, and without a field goal kicker, you're in 4-down territory. I mean, this is the time, you know, when you're getting a close game, it's always good to have that kicker to put 3 on the board for you.
Well, I think, Kelsey's had some success running the football. I'd maybe try to ride him right in, but they've gone outside the tackles inside the red zone, and it hasn't worked. Beecham wants to throw again. Puts that one in the air for Keith, and that's caught down near the 5-yard line. He's got the football. That's Will Keith with the reception. Made a nice adjustment on the ball from Beecham. Runs under it and makes the catch at the 5 for another Oiler first down. 1st and goal from the Kincaid 5.
Yeah, that ball was underthrown. Will Keith came back, made a good catch. Will Keith's got 2 catches for 28 yards, and Kenny Beecham is 3 for 4 for 48 yards passing.
Also has thrown a pick on the last possession. 1st and goal Oilers at the 5. See if Kelsey gets it here. Newtall in motion. He'll get it. Right side. He's got some room, got a hole, got a touchdown. From 5 yards out, Reggie Newtall, the senior, takes it in on senior night to give the Oilers a 12-6 lead. And a huge 2-point conversion coming up for the Oilers now. Went behind the right side of that line, Mark St. Peter's and Adam Newberry, the seniors, on that right side, leading the way for Newtall into the end zone.
Yeah, good drive there by Kenny Beecham, the sophomore. Once again, last time he had a big series, 20-yard pass. The big play on this was 11-yard completion to Will Keith.
Here comes the two-point conversion attempt. Beecham sends Newtall in motion again. Same play, right side, he's in again. Two-point conversion is good. And with 9:47 left to go in the fourth quarter, the Oilers have regained the lead. 14-6 the score at Wood River High School. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
.62 the last time. Newtall kicks this one away. Low line drive kick. It's a bullet. And the Ponies have some trouble picking it up. They finally do it to 10. That's Lush. The return man brings it out to the 29-yard line. And now a flag comes in late. We'll see if that's a face mask. Nope, that's against the Ponies. It's really challenging not to call this team Pawnee because their name is the Ponies and
Yes.
their school is located about 10 minutes from Pawnee. But I'll try to do better. So
it looks like that's going to set the Ponies back farther. They're going to start deep in their own territory. Well, now is the time, coming off a touchdown, you lead 14-6. We got a little under 10 minutes to play here. So now, I think the defense, they played well all year long. They need one good little stop here and give the ball back to the Oilers offense.
They'd have made life easier for me if they'd have been the Pawnee Ponies and the Kincaid South Fork Indians. But back to the game. 9:42 to go. Oilers lead 14-6 over the Ponies. The Kincaid South Fork Ponies, that is. And South Fork has it at their own 13. Goebel wants to throw a little screen pass. Hunter Morales puts a hit on him, but Levi Doan's got the reception, but not much doing there. Hunter Morales with a shot on the quarterback, and Sean Goebel is down. I think maybe just a case of getting the wind knocked out of him as they're trying to get him up and get him moving. But Hunter Morales with a good tackle, clean play, hit him right in the chest, but it had to knock the wind out of him a little bit.
Well, that's just the type of player Hunter Morales is. He comes in with 5 sacks. He's always going after a quarterback, and he's always got high energy.
Well, he's going to have to come off the field for at least a play. Doan made the catch, lost a yard on the play. It'll be second and 11 when we come back. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
You're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to help.
I thought you got the house inspected.
I did.
Should have made a home inspection.
What?
There you go. Great coffee, by the way.
Old or new, big or small, you need an inspection. A Madewell home inspection. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be made well. Call Madewell Inspections at 618-610-5885.
Roberts Motors is proud to say that we've been serving the Alton area for over 68 years. We must be doing something right to be able to say that. Stop by and find out why customers love the experience at Roberts. We pride ourselves in providing our customers all the information they want in an upfront manner, making the process of buying a vehicle easy and surprise-free. High pressure, hidden fees, surprises, not allowed here. Stop by today and let us show you how buying a car is supposed to be. Roberts, the value store since 1949.
Brightway Imaging has been serving the Riverbend's radiology needs for over a decade. Brightway's services include MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, and mammography. Brightway offers a more private and comfortable experience with caring and compassionate techs to guide you through each exam. As an independent imaging center, Brightway Imaging offers lower cost exams with pricing you can understand. Prompt service, convenient parking, knowledgeable staff. Let Brightway show why they are a smarter healthcare solution. Visit us at RiverBender.com.
The experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer.
Starting quarterback. Let's see what Kincaid can do here.
Prince up under center. He wants to roll to his left, and he's going to throw, but he's swarmed under, tackled, and sacked. Morales and Haynes, we talked about, we haven't called their number a lot tonight. We do there in a big spot, and it's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, Nick, they must have listened to us because we said Morales, Haynes, no sacks, and credit them each with a half sack there. So see if the Oilers can get a good stop here. They're going to get good field position here, leading 14-6. Get the ball back and put another score on the board.
It's going to be 3rd and about 16. Goebel is back in the game at quarterback, so he takes out one play and he's back in, and tosses the football to Levi Doan. Doan wants to throw. Halfback option. It's incomplete though. The Oilers didn't buy it. Ryan Dawson, number 5 in coverage. Also number 20, Caleb Dolby was there. 21, Isaac Farrell, I believe, the intended receiver. I'll check that, it was 47. Cole Sidwell, the intended receiver for the Ponies. Brings up 4th and 16. Big stop there for the Oiler defense. Now if you can get the ball back, get another score, you can almost salt this one away.
You'll see what the Oilers do here. They've struggled offensively with the loss of Brody Newberry. Let's see if you can get some points on special teams here.
Braden Lush ready to punt this one away. It's a high punt. Dawson fields it at the 37, to the 30, 25-20. He may go! 10-5 touchdown! You called it, Gary. They got some points on special teams. A punt return from Ryan Dawson for the touchdown makes it 20-6.
Ryan Dawson, 40-yard punt return for a touchdown, and the special team steps up and gives the Oilers a big 26 lead, and has this crowd right back in the game.
Well, they're loud now, and they've got the lead, and special teams comes through, and defense as well, forcing that 3 and out and forcing the Ponies to punt from deep inside their own territory.
Well, Nick, what led to that is you had the sack by Gavin Haynes as well. You had Hunter Morales helping out. You know, short field, 40-yard touchdown. Oilers lead 26.
8:11 to go in the ball game. Oilers with that 14-point lead. And they'll go for 2 here. Beecham brings the offense back out. Nick Kelsey in the backfield. Dawson goes in motion. Left side gets the football, and he is brought down, not going to get in. And the Oilers fail to convert the 2-point conversion. So with 8:11 to go in the ball game, Oilers have a 20-6 lead. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
We want their experience to be one. The experience from the time they walk in the door, from the time they sit in front of a financial service officer. We want their experience to be one that they will remember, one that they will leave and tell their friends about, but one that is hassle-free.
We have their best needs at heart, that we deliver on what we say we're going to do.
And let them know that we're there and that we care outside of your money, we care about your family.
A share of a conference title, something that has eluded them since 2006, and to do it here on your home field at Memorial Stadium. You know, 8:11 left to play. Let's see what they can do and see if they can finish this game out.
Oilers ready to kick this one away here. Reggie Newtall has had a good night kicking off for the Oilers, much better than last week, certainly. And a low bouncing kick, and the Ponies pick it up. They have to, and they've got some running up out of bounds. Davidson got the ball, picked up a tough bouncing football, and kind of a tough decision there too. He could have let it go out of bounds maybe, but if it doesn't, takes a funny bounce, Oilers recover, then you're really in trouble. So he makes a safe play, picks it up, and when it's all said and done, the Ponies are going to start at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, let's see what the Ponies can do here. It looks like Hunter Morales and Gavin Haynes, they're getting fired up out there. I mean, I expect to see them, blitzing here a little bit more. You got Mark Van lined up over the ball. These seniors, Gavin Haynes is a junior, but now's the time for the senior leadership. Hunter Morales to step up right here.
Ponies up under center. Goebel turns and hands it off to Levi Doan. He's got the only Pony touchdown tonight. He's not going to get one here. Sean McKee and a host of Oilers in on the tackle. Picked up a yard, maybe 2 on the play.
Yeah, hit first by Will Keith and brought down by Sean McKee. Another one of those seniors. You got Reggie Newtoff, Phil Turney, Hunter Roberts, Dominic Scroggins, Adam Newberry, Jeffrey Martinez, Hunter Morales, Zach Gibbs. You got Mark St. Peter's, Mark Van, and Sean McKee here on senior night.
Special group of seniors, just like last year's group of seniors for the Oilers. And they lead it here on senior night and homecoming as well. 20-6 the score. 7:25 to go in the ball game. Goebel turns and gives it to a number we haven't called in a while. That's number 18, Jaden Walker. He got a lot of carries earlier, but we haven't heard from him since the first quarter.
Yeah, as well as brought down by Richard Stewart. First time we've heard his name here in the second half. He stepped it up, played well last week, and he could be something to watch in the future.
It's a gain of about 2, takes him out to the 36-yard line. Makes it 3rd down and 7 for the Ponies. And they may have to put it in the air again, and that's not their forte, not their strong suit, putting it in the air. They've done it a couple times, but not had a great deal of success. Frankly, the only play they've had much success with, they gave it to Doan. He ran it in for 75 yards. Other than that, the Oilers defense has dominated this Pony offense.
Well, the Oilers defense averaging, only giving up 14 points a game. They've had 1 shutout on the year.
Goebel wants to throw, rolling to his right. And that is caught near the first down marker. I think he's going to come up short. We'll see on the spot.
Looks like they gave him a good spot, Nick. It's going to be enough for a first down. Hit and pushed out of bounds by Garrett Holt.
Johnny Davidson, the receiver, I believe, for the Ponies.
And like you said earlier, Nick, we're a little biased on this 5th grade team as, they was the first 5th grade class in the JFL, and myself and Nick coached them then. Nick took them on for the next 3 years. They had a nice little career, and, it's a joy to watch them here on senior night.
A lot of success at the junior level and duplicating it here at the high school level. Goebel rolls to his left, wants to throw. Being chased, Mark Van on hot pursuit, and Hunter Roberts brings him down at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Nick chased down by, Mark Van had him chased down there, then it looked like Hunter Roberts sealed the end off, made the tackle.
2nd down, and it's a loss of, that's a gain of a couple. They've got it at the 46-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for the Ponies.
Clock continues to run under 6 minutes to play. I'm thinking Coach Heron, he's wanting that clock to tick down. He's ready to get out of here with a win tonight.
Yeah, go check on his sophomore running back, Brody Newberry, who was carted off the field earlier tonight. Goebel under center, wants to throw, will throw, over the middle, intercepted, Sean McKee with the pick to the 45 and brought down at the 42, one of the senior leaders on this team. Sean McKee gets the interception with 5:37 to go.
Yep, intercepted by Sean McKee. That's great to see. He started out with me. I started him as a quarterback in the 5th grade. He bought his time, became a linebacker. Great kid, comes from a great family, and that is awesome to see there.
Great moment for the senior as he intercepts the pass with 5:37 to go. And now the Oilers back at it on offense, leading 20-6.
Now we just get the ball to Kelsey, grind the game out, have a 5-minute drive here, get a touchdown, and get out of here with a win in week 7.
That's the game plan. And Beecham back out there. Kelsey behind him. And Kelsey gets it right up the middle. Not much there. Takes it down to about the 42-yard line. Gain of a couple. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Oilers. In no hurry whatsoever.
Yeah, Nick, the Oilers, they're with the win here and a win next week, the Oilers will be making their 3rd consecutive playoff appearance, something they haven't done in years. And you look down there, the success of the JFL, and, a big shout out to Mike Ragusa, Joe Parmentier, the guys that got this program started. If you look out there now and to see the success of these Oilers, if you see Joe or Mike out there, pat them on the back and say, hey, thanks for helping these kids get better.
Jamie Westbrook as well, president of the organization for a number of years. As Dawson gets the football and gets the carry to the 35-yard line, he goes all the way down to the 33, and it'll be close to another Oiler first down. Good run by Dawson that time.
Yeah, like Nick said, definite. What Jamie Westbrook is. I started out. I was the president of the JFL. My kids left. He has no kids in the system, but it's just something, it's in his blood, and, something Jamie really loves doing.
Puts in a lot of time at that level, and also down on the sidelines keeping score for the Oilers as well every Friday night. Beecham gets the play from Coach Gary Heron, and what a good job he's done with this group as well as they've gotten to the high school level. Under 5 to go in the ball game, 20-6, Oilers have it. 1st and 10 at the South Fork 33-yard line. Newtall goes in motion, gets the carry, right side, cuts it back, still cutting, still dancing, and going the wrong way. And brought down back at the 34-yard line is Reggie Newtall, and number 47, Cole Sidwell, there for the tackle for the Ponies.
Yeah, once again, if you're just joining us on the 3rd play of the game, sophomore Brody Newberry left the game on a stretch. He left the game on with a apparent ankle injury, and looks like Ryan Dawson has picked up the load, 16 carries for 111 yards, and Reggie Newtall, 13 carries for 88 yards.
Second and 13 after the big loss from Newtall, back to the 35-yard line. Newtall goes in motion, fake it to him, give it to Dawson on a reverse, and he cuts it back. He's got it down close to the 30, down at the 31, gain of about 4. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Oilers. Don't forget, after the game, as we do after each and every high school sports contest here on the Big Z, which there's over 100 of them on the year for the Big Z, we'll name our Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game.
Well, Nick, it's looking like the Oilers are going to grind this one out. Definitely not, what they expected coming in. When you lose a key player that early in the game, it took them a long time to regroup. But the question is now the health of Brody Newberry moving forward. Because this is definitely a team that can, got a chance to win the first playoff game here for the Oilers.
Yep. Still got a game left next week at Nokomis. They'll win week 9 over South Mac because of the forfeit. Newtall goes in motion. Right side, he's got the ball, a little bit of room. And down to the 26-yard line goes Reggie Newtall. It's a gain of about 5. It'll bring up 4th down at about 5 yards to go. Make it 4 to go. 4th and 4 for the Oilers, but the good news is they have chewed up some time here, clock rolling. Got 2:30 left to go in the ball game, and as you look at the clock, this game's less than 2 hours old. This is old school high school football here, Gary.
Just a lot of running, ground and pound. You'll give credit to sophomore Kenny Beecham. As a sophomore thrown into varsity football, he's a little bit undersized, but he seems to be controlling this team pretty well.
Newtall goes in motion. Gets it right side, looking for the corner and the 1st down marker, and I don't think he's going to get there. He's going to be short of the 1st down. So that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Oilers, and the Ponies will get it back on offense. Trailing 20-6 with, it's like there's a 2-minute warning right now, but there's not. Clock stopping with the change of possession right at the 2-minute mark. Now they're going to get a measurement, I guess. Didn't appear to be really anywhere near it, but we'll check. Maybe the spot was a little more generous than I originally thought.
They look to be well short. There's a chain gang comes, and you got Ralph Hall out there, former firefighter here, and he's been doing the chain gang for as long as I could remember.
So he's going to get it right. Is it a 1st down for the Oilers? Gary Heron says it is, and it is. Now, the Oilers can run out this clock and not give it back to the Ponies. win their 4th straight, improve to 4-3, but I don't think Coach Aaron would be disappointed if they handed it off here and ran it into the end zone from 26 yards out either.
Oh yeah, they've been a little sluggish tonight on offense. You know, the offensive line has stepped up and played well as they have all year long. And then, you know, kudos to the Oilers defense. You know, they've come in all year long, and, you know, basically their defense is what kept them in the game tonight.
No question about that. And Beecham brings them up in the pistol. Nick Kelsey behind him. Newtall and Dawson the wingbacks. Phil Tierney split out wide to the left. Gavin Haynes the tight end. Mark St. Peters the right tackle. Actually, St. Peters is out of the game right now. And 63, Zach Gibbs is in at right tackle. Another senior for the Oilers, getting some time tonight. They'll give it up the middle. Nick Kelsey breaks a tackle. Still on his feet, inside the 20. Down to the 16-yard line goes Nick Kelsey. And now the senior's starting to taste it a little bit here on senior night and homecoming night. An official timeout here again.
Yeah, Kelsey, he's just a big, hard runner. You know, he's got 11 carries for 44 yards, but one thing he has proved tonight to Coach Aaron, if you need 1 yard, I'm going to get it for you.
Yeah, he's been able to do that. Maybe not the explosiveness certainly not the explosiveness of Brody Newberry, but he's done a solid job, held on to the football, and, you know, when they've given it to him on first down, he's usually picked up 4 or 5 yards, and that's really what this offense is looking for.
He's averaging 4 yards a carry. You know, for a fullback, you get 4 yards a carry, that's going to result in a first down every time.
73, Curtis Hyde, that center's done a good job tonight. Perfect snaps. Mark Van, the left guard. Jeff Martinez, the left tackle. They give it up the middle. That's Brendan Knoll. On a little sweep play, actually, and no gain on that play.
Yeah, a lot of senior leadership on the line. You know, Adam Newberry, like you said, Mark Van. You know, good group of guys there. They played together. You know, most of that starting line, they've been starting together since they were sophomores.
Now Brody Newberry makes an appearance on the sidelines, walking with crutches and a heavily taped right ankle.
Definitely a good sign seeing him down there, though.
Minute to go in the ball game. Oilers lead 20-6. And Coach Aaron's attention is taken by Brody Newberry as he goes down to talk to him and check on his status. Beecham goes and sends a man in motion, gives it to Knoll, cuts it back at the 10, spinning out of tackle, still pushing the pile. Good hard run by Brendan Knoll inside the 10 to the 9.
Yeah, hard run by Brendan Knoll. He's a freshman, so the Oilers have a lot of youngsters in the skill level here.
They do. It's an Oiler first down. It'll make it 1st and goal, and the Oilers now, if they choose, could possibly take a knee here and run the clock out. The Ponies do have 3 timeouts, but I think unlikely at this point that they would use them. The Oilers would just have to take 1 knee. We'll see if they get in the victory formation here and do that. I think they will.
Yeah, a lot of the Oiler fans begin to file out with a sigh of relief, like, whew, we may have got away with one tonight.
And now they start to gather around Brody Newberry and check on his status. Oilers do, in fact, take a knee, and that is going to do it. On senior night and homecoming, the Oilers are going to pull out a hard-fought 20-6 victory over the Kincaid South Fork Ponies. Back to wrap it up after this